I know Tim Scott is really hard on the eyes, y'all, but bear with me through this story. So, Tim Scott recently has been dropping hints about being the VP pick. So, he has been giving strong indications that yet he's a top contender for President Donald Trump running mate and suggested Wednesday he'll be part of a potential VP debate to be held this summer. I hear there's a debate in July. Scott told Newsmax, Eric Bowling, if you're the guy moderating, maybe I'll be talking to you. We'll see what happens. Bowling then was asking Scott point blank if he will be Trump's number two. Well, we'll see. We'll see. A laughing Scott replied. So Trump and President Biden have agreed to, two debates. And I did a story on that yesterday. The first debate will be June 27th. The second debate, September 10th. All right. So Biden's campaign has also proposed having a VP debate in July, but an agreement on the timing has not been announced. Scott has long been reported as a top contender of the 45th president's VP stake, with one source telling um, recently the senator was doing everything he can to build his relationship with Donald Trump in an attempt to get picked as VP. And so, in other words, he's being a raccoon running around kissing Donald Trump's behind. Sum it all up. Trump 77 said he will reveal his choice closer to the Republican National Convention, which is slated to be held July 15th through the 18th in Milwaukee, and has spoken positively about several possible candidates. So, North Dakota Governor Doug Burgum, who is also reported to be in the running, told this is what he mentioned Saturday, that Trump had recently claimed to gather his supporters at Mar-a-Lago, and there are 50 candidates in play. Mm-mm-mm. But Scott, a former 2024 presidential contender who dropped out of the race in November, yeah, because he didn't have the support, which I knew he was never going to have the support, has repeatedly been singled out for a special praise by Trump. He is a much better representative for me than he is a representative for himself, Trump said of Scott at a campaign rally in South Carolina earlier this year. Yeah, that was the one where he got on the mic and said, I love you to Donald Trump. Oh man, I remember that. Ooh, that was pathetic. And it's true. And that's a great compliment. And you know why? Because he's a high quality person. He doesn't like talking about himself. Mm, yeah. I always had a feeling when he said America is not a racist country, he was excluding himself. Yeah, I always get those feelings about Tim Scott. Scott is widely considered to be a fit from what sources close to Donald Trump campaign said as an ideal running mate for the former president, namely someone who was loyal to the GOP standard bearer, but does not upstage him. Oh, you got all that in Tim Scott. Oh, yeah, you got all of that in Tim Scott. Scott has been one of Trump's fiercest supporters since endorsing him before January 23rd New Hampshire primary, stumping for him on the trail and on the airwaves. Yeah, Trump assigned him to bring the African American voters, and this man is so disconnected from his own people. It's not even funny. But this is what Donald Trump gave him to do. So the South Carolinian has also started a weekly video series, America's Starting Five, joined by four Black Republicans in Congress to pitch the GOP message to African American voters ahead of November 5th election. The Trump campaign did not immediately respond to emails. Mm-mm-mm. Well, I don't know how Donald Trump can. I don't know how Donald Trump can respond to anything. It seems like he's tied up in court almost every day. That man is in court more than anybody I have ever seen in my life. So, y'all, tell me what you think. He seems to be all giddy over the fact that he may be the VP pick for Donald Trump. And, he very well could be. Donald Trump can do whatever the hell he want to do. Apparently, break the law and he can pick Scott. He can do whatever he wants. This is Trump's world. Y'all tell me what you think about this video. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell. And I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.